Ok, c'est parti. All right, Lucas, what's up, man?
All good. What's
Cool.
about you?
Very good, very good. So this video is a case study, pretty much breaking down everything that we did together to get you from 62 to 72 kgs. What you did in terms of training, nutrition, how did everything go, what were your struggles, what were your main problems at the beginning, and basically really going in depth and giving as much value as we can to people watching. Sound cool?
Yep. Thanks.
Awesome. So where were you before at the start of the coaching program? Tell me a bit where you were physically, mentally. Tell me a bit.
I started at 62 kg. I think on the photo on the left, I was maybe at 65, I will say. So a bit skinnier than on the picture on the left. And we finished at 72. Picture on the right, I was at 72 for 10% of body fat.
Gotcha. Cool. And how did you feel before the coaching? What were you when you were at this body? How were
In
you
terms of mindset,
mindset, physically? How did you feel about yourself at that point? Like what's been the evolution?
I right now I feel like stronger in every aspect of my life. Physically, I just said I feel I can do anything I want to do. But I also feel stronger in terms of mindset. I know when I want to do something, I can do it because I follow every step during 1 year. And by taking action and putting a routine and everything in place, I finally achieve my goal. So I feel stronger mentally and physically.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna break it down a little bit, but so this is the overview of what we've achieved, and let's just come out here. So this is the exact systems we use. So this is what we use to track. Can you tell us a bit how the tracking was? How did you feel when we started? Were you intimidated by the process? Give me your run through of how you were feeling at the beginning.
It was quite easy. Right now, you can see my weight at the end of the program together. I bought a special balance with the weight and the body fat as well to be more precise and to really have some internal view of my body composition. So it was easier for us to know. But at the start, I just had the normal balance, and we have said we will take my weight each morning at the same hour after waking up, and only wait. And we do a mean at the end of the week, and depending on the mean, we increase calories to gain weight. Approximately, I would say 250 grams per week.
250
So
grams
then
per
we
week.
reach 1 kg per month, as we said at the beginning.
So 250, that's our goal was roughly 0.55 pounds per week. So we weren't
Yeah,
we weren't wishing for results, right? We had a systematic process that we were following, and that was the main indicator. Like, was your weight slowly going up? And did you enjoy the fact that we had that indicator?
yeah, exactly. Because like it was easy to know if I was improving or not, even if I can't see the change on my body because I see my body every day. But it was quite easy because we had like numbers on papers, and if it was going up, we made some progress. So it was quite easy to follow. And then after 2 3 months, when you look at the old picture, you see a huge difference. So it was really easy to follow because doing the meeting each week and then sending you text and everything, it was really easy to follow. And after, I didn't see any progress from week to week, but at the end, and even after 1 or 2 months, just looking at the whole picture, it was really good. And mentally, it also took me to another level because I knew I did, for example, at the end of the first month, 1 kilo, and so I said, okay, I can do 10 more months for 10 more kilos if I wanted to. So it was quite perfect and really easy to do.
Cool. So yeah, we really had like a systematic progress. It was no wishing. We knew that if we followed the game plan, every single month we could slowly but surely build that 1 kg per month, which we had set together.
Yeah, exactly. We were more focused on the routine and on the game plan than on the result. We were less result driving than following steps.
Cool.
and then the result followed.
100%. And would you say like, what would you say to somebody that finds tracking like too tedious? Did you find it hard to track your weight, your training, all that stuff, or did you get into the routine
No,
quite easy?
really easy, really easy. First of all, concerning the weight, it took like 2 minutes on the morning to do it. Sometimes you can forget or you don't have you're not at home, so you can do it, but it's not a big issue, and you will just like do it after. So it was quite easy to do it, but only 2 minutes per day for the weight. For the training, it's really easy because when you are resting at the gym, you can put your weight on the 5, so really easy as well. And the most difficult thing at the beginning, the calories and protein, when you don't have when you don't know the amount of thing and everything, like it's quite hard to, you have to scale everything and then to calculate, but it's maybe like for a meal, I would say maximum 10 minutes a day, and you're doing this during also your preparation of your meal, so quite easy to do.
Cool.
At the beginning, it could seem a bit overwhelming, but when you are in the process, after 2 weeks, you are used to it and really easy to do.
100%. And this is what I told you and I tell my clients. It's like the first couple of weeks is really like the first 3 to 4 weeks. It's getting used to tracking your food if you've never done it before, getting into the process and like understanding what you're truly consuming on a day-to-day basis. Like how many calories are in this? What can we switch? How can we make the goal is to make the consistent calorie surplus as easy as possible. So yeah, cool. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, what I would say, you're creating a habit, and then when you know, it's really easy and it's part of your routine, so you don't think about it. You're doing it automatically.
So after that first 2 to 3 week phase, you got into the rhythm, and then it just got really, really easy. And after a while, this is what we did together. We kind of tapered back the tracking, so you had a good understanding of your calories, how much you needed to eat, etc., etc. We took it back a notch, and then we were more focusing on just tracking your weight, and we were guesstimating your calories a bit more.
Exactly, a bit more freedom, and even at the restaurant or anything, it's easy to track because I know approximately what amount of calories there is in the meal. So no, it was quite easy. I would say after 1 month, you're really used to it, and it's normal for you to do all the steps.
100%. And this is what we do. Like in the first months, we focus on a data-driven approach, and then once we see you're making progress, we step back and go like full lifestyle approach. The goal is not to track calories for life, guys. It's really to have the understanding to then be able to taper back and be able to make solid progress without having to like constantly be tracking and stuff like that. We don't want to track for life, but we want to make sure that we're making gains and progressing while focusing on other aspects of our life.
And thanks to you, Madeo, and to your expertise, I'm still keeping this kind of lifestyle. So tracking approximately, but not like each meal and everything, but I know approximately, and I still weight myself every morning to have a better understanding of my body and to keep my weight at 72 kilos.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Cool. So Lucas, just jumping onto the program side of things. At first, you wanted to train 5 times per week. We kind of debated it, but you told me that at first you were working a lot at home and going to the gym was something you enjoyed. Tell me a bit how your evolution went. You started at 5 times and then we slowly transitioned. Give me a bit of a rundown.
Yeah, we started at 5 times a week because I needed to do 5 times a week due to different reasons. And then we reduced to 4, and now I'm training 3 times a week because due to more work and to other projects, other mindset, I finally reduced. With a step back, I don't think it was useful to train 5 times a week. I feel better right now at 3 times a week, but there is also advantages, which were the fact that I was with more volume. I had more time to feel the movement and to feel the muscle. So it was, I think it was in the logical evolution of thinking, but it was also useful to try and find times a week. This is why you put a bonus session. You said 4 and then bonus session, but I think I did the bonus station
It
maybe
wasn't a
4
bonus
times
session.
out of 5. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so at first Lucas, so he was working from home. He really enjoyed the gym, and so he wanted to train 5 times per week. We did that for the first couple months. Then we slowly transitioned to 4 and now to 3. Um, and yeah, so in his experience, this is what you just said, like training 5 times to 4 times per week in the first couple of months, it allows you to get more reps, understand how hard to push, how to execute the exercise properly. Like you just get more repetition. And once we knew how to train hard, then we kind of transitioned to a more lifestyle approach where we're training less but still making gains.
Yeah, exactly. And with more respiration, I feel fresher when I go to the gym and I can push as hard as I did before, but with weight, which were right now higher than what it was before. So no, quite good to reduce to 3 times, and I have more time for other things. Even though like when you did the program, you told me I will be maybe 1 hour and 50 minutes in the gym maximum, and it was the case because most of the session has only 5 exercise. So I went to the gym, and in 1 hour and 50 minutes max it was done. So it was quite good to have this kind of bubble at the gym, because I was working at home and then going to the gym, but it was not like a 3 hours time slot. So it was really nice.
Cool.
And then you adapt and you reduce due to the different thing I had to do. You just like reduce to 4 and then to 3. So I really enjoy the fact that you personalize your approach to me.
Cool. And yeah, our goal in the gym, whether we're training 3, 4, or 5 times per week, is always the same. We're pushing for PRs. We're pushing to apply consistent, progressive overload. Tell me a bit, like, how did you enjoy the progression methods? Did you enjoy hitting those PRs every single week? What was that experience for you?
It's fucking satisfying. Like each week adding kgs or adding reps on the movement. I'm talking about AVT, so one of the method, the one I did first on the first exercise as chin up, dumbbell chest press. Yeah, exactly. No, it was really nice to see the progress each week, and you see no regression, so you're still improving, and it's really satisfying, and it gives you a boost in your confidence in yourself. So it was quite nice. And concerning lineal, yeah, if you want to talk about it, and then I will add things.
Yeah, so with Lucas and in the coaching program, we really focus on simplicity. So there's a lot of information out there, but we really focus on what's going to push the needle forward. So what's going to allow you to consistently build muscle every single week. And that is, it comes down to having simple progression methods. So we basically use 2. One is called AVT. Don't be afraid of the name. We use this on compound movements, and then linear is just very simple double progression method. So every single week, every single session, we're pushing for PRs, and yeah, that's pretty much the whole process, the whole goal of the training program.
And I think both of the methods are really useful, because for AVT, you adding kgs on the big movement, so you feel stronger and you can feel it in every part, every cell of your body. And on linear, it was quite funny because it's burn, but not the same feeling at the AVT, and you see your blood going into your muscle and your muscle getting bigger. So the two are really like a good complement.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, definitely. The idea is really using simple progressions. Was it easy? Were the progression methods easy to understand? How did that go in the first couple of weeks? Like, did you get used to it fast?
AVT at the beginning, no, because I was not pushing harder. But like the fact of recording in my movement when you ask it to, then you see, look, here you have 2 more reps. And then next week I pushed 2 more reps, and you were right. So at the beginning, AVT, no, because yeah, as I said, I didn't know how to push hard. and then you told me. So after 1 month, I will say it was easy because I knew when I had to push or not, and it was quite easy because you have to do this number of repetition. And I told you by message when I could have do 2 or 3 more reps, and then you told me we can improve the weight or anything else. So no, quite easy to understand. After, I would say, same as the food part and calories part. After 1 month, you're used to it and really easy to do and to follow.
100%. And yet there is like an introduction phase in terms of, if you're new to this, it takes 3 to 4 weeks to really get into the momentum. But once you're locked in, then it's basically game on. Yeah.
There is a lot of new information, but then, like every subject, when you know your subject, you understand to do it, and it was quite easy afterwards.
And at some point, you were just at a point where you knew exactly what you needed to do, and you just had to execute the plan.
Exactly. And I could put my brain in the locker room and then go.
Awesome. And yeah, what you were saying before is in the first couple of weeks, and this happens to a lot of guys, like, you don't know how hard to train. Like, basically, I ask for clients to send me their videos, and this allows me to see like how hard they're truly pushing. Here, this is the example with Lucas. So he would send me his videos, and he would also put them in the sheet. Like, for example, here, there is a link to the video. And I would review the video and make sure he is consistently, if he's pushing close enough to his limit. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, if you want to build muscle consistently, you're going to have to push yourself. There is no secrets. And understanding how hard to push is a skill that, Lucas, you've learned. How was your experience with that? Like, in the first couple of weeks, you had struggle, like you didn't know how hard to push, and then you went from not knowing how hard to push to consistently making strength gains each week. What was your experience like?
It was thanks to you, to be honest. The fact of recording the video, and then you told me, even if you are not like in real life with me, here you have 2 more. And then the next week before the session, you send me a text, go 2 more. Then I go to more, I send you the video, you said, perfect. It was the right moment and the right intensity to put in. And then after 1, 2, 3 weeks, I knew from my feelings how to push it. So it was really, really good to reach this point. At the beginning, it was, yeah, I'm done here, but no, I have 2 more. And thanks to you and to your expertise, it was, I reached the good point. And then as you can see on the video you're showing, each week, like from 142, for example, to 145, and each week I push more. And I'm not pushing more, but like the kgs or upper, but I'm pushing the same thing because my body just adapt to the numbers of plates there is on the bar, and then I just pushing higher in terms of kgs, but not in terms of intensity.
So the weight is it's not getting harder, it's just that you're getting stronger, right?
Exactly. But like the intensity is still the same, even if the kg are not the same.
Gotcha. Yeah, so deadlift 110, and then we went all the way to, what was your max? 180, 170, 190?
180, but like the last video is 175 or 6. But the max is 180, and then we stopped deadlift because we refocused on other things.
Cool. And yeah, so there's something we use inside of the coaching program, and it's called microplates. Lucas, do you want to just quickly share how those have helped you progress?
But yes, Matteo, if you can click on the 174, for example, video. Yeah. You can see on the extreme of the bar, there is two microplates, and just like adding this small thing, it's a huge difference, because you don't seem to feel the weight, but if you put like one more kilo each week, at the end of the week you've put 52 kg. So it's huge, and you just like don't feel the weight when you're doing the movement because your body adapts. And on the commercial gym, there is only 2.5 kgs. So if you put 2.5 kg from each side, it's like 5 kgs. which is huge. You can do a jump from 0 to 5, for example, or from 10 to 15. It's impossible. And having this thing with 0.5 or 1.5, it was easy because I put like maybe 500 grams each week, and it do like at each session doing the thing seems useless, but at the end of the week or at the end of the month or at the end of the year, it makes a huge difference, and your body adapt to it, so you gain muscle.
Yeah, it's just like the power of tiny gains, where basically
Exactly.
we're adding 0.25 to 0.5 grams to the bar each week with these microplates. So these are great. I use them, my clients use them, and this allows us to make consistent strength gains every single week, because we're adding just that 0.25, 0.5 every single week. And if you compound that over, you just said it, like over a year, that's what's that, 26 kgs on one lift. And that's what Luca did basically. He added 20 to 30 kgs on each of his lifts, and the body transformed.
Yeah, exactly. Not the same weight on the bar and on my body as well. I think it's one of the best investments I've done, better than crypto or than other things.
So far. Cool. So training session, coming back to training. So what would you say, if you could give two things that really helped you in terms of training, what was it in the coaching program? Like, what allowed you to consistently get stronger every single week?
Microplex, as we said, and making tiny progress each week thanks to the microplate. And the other one is your programmation, and thanks to your programmation, it's well balanced, and then you can really push hard and let your brain at your home or anything, and just like make tiny progress each week thanks to microplates and thanks to your programmation was, I think, the two best thing in the program, because each week you're still improving.
Awesome. And this, guys, is what the table looks like, the new table at the moment. So there's the training side of things. So the trainings, the compound lifts, the isolation lifts, how we progress every single week. When I put a camera, that's when I ask for a video of yourself filming. And in terms of nutrition, we can either use a software, an app, or we can go the manual route to track. This is how we track the weight. So making sure every single week we have our main average weight to make sure we're consistently getting stronger and our weight is increasing. Lucas, tell me a little bit, like, how did you respond mentally when you were seeing your body evolve? Like, did you experience more confidence? Give me a rundown beyond the physique. Like, you've made the transformation, you look great. How do you feel mentally? Like, how was that evolution throughout the program?
It changed everything. Really, like when you don't have any confidence in yourself or any feeling great when you're at the beach topless or anything, and then you feel stronger, even if you don't see the progress in your body because you're seeing your body every day. Like, you feel stronger, you feel then more confident. Even for clothes, you don't have to search for the perfect t-shirt or anything. No, when you put something on, you're good. You feel good, you look good, you feel more confident. You can go to the beach and then put your t-shirt off and not being ashamed or anything. So it changed really everything in your body, but also, and I think the more important, in your mindset. You know, when you progress, you know you can accomplish anything. So it changed really everything for me.
Awesome. So would you say you have less physical insecurities than when you started?
Of course. No question, no debate. It's nothing. The person I am right now, nothing's to link to the person I was.
Dude, let's go. Cool.
And can I add something on the recording part?
You mean the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
when you're at the gym, at the beginning, you feel like, no, I don't want to record myself because people will look at me and anything. But no, like people are just here to do their job. They will not take care of you recording yourself or anything. And if they are telling something about recording yourself, they will be super kind. They will ask if you want to have a better angle or anything. And people at the gym are not looking at you, or if they do, it's really like genuinely kind and genuinely in order to help you to progress. Because I was a bit shy and a bit ashamed of recording myself at the beginning when you asked me to do it, and then finally I just like made friends thanks to the recording part.
100%. And yeah, it's funny because a lot of guys I talk to have this fear of filming themselves in the gym. I mean, nowadays, 2024, like everybody's filming themselves, so you have nothing to worry about. But like again, like it's anything. Like you have to go through that initial phase of fear. Like when Lucas started at the beginning, like obviously he was already doing his approach. It wasn't working the best. Like he knew he could take it to the next level, and like you can say, was there like some sort of, there's always some sort of fear before you take the leap. How did that feel just before you started?
Exactly how do you say it, like a bit of fear, but then thanks to you stepping out of my comfort zone, I just like made a lot of progress and then feel no fear or no, I'm not shy anymore or anything, just like feeling stronger, feeling better, feeling more confident just by following your plan and stepping out of my comfort zone.
100%. And how long would you tell somebody you need to work to start seeing some positive momentum? Is it 3 months? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 1 week? What's kind of the minimum time you would need to commit to start seeing some results mentally and physically?
To be totally honest, I would say after 3 weeks, after you created the fact of going to the gym 3 times a week, knowing and assimilating the fact of calculating calories, taking your weight, after you create habits, you will see huge differences.
Yeah, so
in your lifestyle and everything. And then I think to see progress on your body, I would say after 6 weeks, no more.
Yeah, so it's pretty much what we said with nutrition and training. Like once you're locked in, once you understand what to track, the variables, then it's basically like you know that every single week you're going to be making progress.
Exactly. At the beginning, during the first 3 weeks, it's motivation, and then it became discipline, and you are unstoppable.
Cool. And would you say this program is more than just like physical growth? It's more than just building a couple pounds of muscle?
Well, yeah, it changed everything. Because when you're focusing on something and then you reach your goal, you feel more confident. But it's not only applying to your physics or anything, it applies to all the topics in your life. And also when your physique change, your parents, your friends, your family see you differently as well. So it changed everything. It's not just like about physics and only muscle and abs or arms. No, it changed everything in your life.
Cool. And yeah,
even your vision of life.
Can you just give me a concrete example of maybe what it changed in your personal life?
Yeah, I will. For example, when I took some pounds of muscle, my parents say, "How did you do that?" I explained her, my mom in particular. Then I had a coach, and then I had to calculate my calories and everything. And she lost 10 kilos, and my father did the same. So it changed everything about health in the family. But now we are more healthy, and then also when you go to a place, you're more in shape and you feel more confident. I'm better also in my rendezvous, my professional rendezvous and everything. So no, feel a lot better in every aspect of my life.
So it's a domino effect that influences
exactly.
the people around you in every single aspect of your life. Cool.
Exactly. And only positive aspect. There is no drawback or anything. No, it's only positive. When you gain muscle, there is only positive domino effect.
have you felt the experience of like other men, people you interact with, women you're dating or seeing? Have you experienced a shift in terms of how people respond to you?
I would say yes for men because they're asking more how you did it, and also asking for advice, but also more respect because you really progress and you improve yourself, so they respect you more. And for um, women, I would say I was in a relationship before with a girl during this, so accept compliment and just like, oh, you look well and everything, but more than before. It was not the case, but right now I can tell you because women I just meet know me with this physique, so I can tell you. But with the girl I was before, yeah, more compliments I would say, and more proudness in her eyes
Proudness. Gotcha.
when you hang out. Yeah, when you hang out or anything.
Cool. And all of this just basically comes down to tracking a couple key variables. All these benefits
Yeah,
is
and
just
pushing to the gym.
and pushing yourself at the gym. So
No, it's crazy how like tiny changes and not things impacting your life during 10 hours a day, but only like maybe with the gym, I would say less than 10 hours a week change everything in your life.
mm-mm. Yeah, so we just track three things. We track making sure we're in a consistent calorie surplus, making sure our lifts are going up in the gym, and that we're hitting our protein. That's all we do. We simplify every single
Yep.
step, and but the thing is, like Lucas is a perfect example of consistency. Like obviously, we're not gonna lie to you guys. It's gonna take work. You have to at some point you have to put in the work. You just have to do the job. And Lucas is a perfect example of this. Like he had the game plan, he had the step by step, he had a proven step by step, but he just took action. And would you say that helps you just putting your head down and just listening and just doing the work? Was
Yeah,
that just
and having a coach also, having a coach also matter because it's not an engagement only for myself, but also to you because I feel like I owe you something because you took time for me, you did the programmation and everything, and you answered to my text. So it was also a really good help to have you by my side because you structured everything, and then I just had to follow. And I know if I'm not going to the gym, I will say to myself, "Oh, today was not a good day," but I will also like disappoint you, kind of. So it was really nice to have you by my side because you did the job. I follow, and then I also have your not a voluntary, but I will say I owe you something, so I will go to it. But it was not in mindfulness. It was more. How do you say that in English?
yeah?
En mode, c'était plus. Si je le fais pas, j'allais te décevoir, mais c'était inconscient.
So subconsciously, you didn't want to disappoint me, given the fact that like we were working on this together. Because like it is
Exactly.
one-to-one coaching. It's not just Lucas. It is we're both working in depth. I'm reviewing the coaching. I'm reviewing the videos, adjusting the plan, making sure every single week we're making progress. So it is a relationship. Like we are building a relationship in terms of we both want you to transform. We both want you to win, but we both have to do our parts of the job.
Exactly.
Cool.
You summarized my thought perfectly.
Cool. Lucas, what would you say to somebody on the fence of joining the one-to-one?
Do it. You will regret to not did it before. No, it will. It could seem like a big investment, but it will change your life in every aspect, and you will feel more confident on every aspect of your life. You will feel better with your friendship, family, relationship in general, even in your work, you will, I think, feel more respect and everything, because like reaching a good physics is not for everyone, because if it's so easy, everyone will do it. So just go for it and you will not regret it. And Matteo is the perfect sidekick or wingman to help you to do it.
Cool, dude. Thank you very much. Absolute pleasure to work with you, honestly.
Thanks to you, buddy.
I love working with guys that just do the work, no excuses, no BS, put fear at the door and just execute the plan. It is like the process is simple. It's not easy, but if you just follow the steps, like we're both like we've experienced the transformation. It will change your life. Like it will change every aspect of your life. So with that said, Lucas, thank you very much, buddy, and
thank you, Matteo.
I'll catch you later. Take care.